For centuries, humanity has turned its eyes to the skies, sketching constellations and building ever more powerful tools to peer into the cosmos. We believed we were steadily decoding the secrets of existence, one breakthrough at a time. Astronomy, physics, mathematics, all part of a grand pursuit to understand where we came from and what surrounds us. But something extraordinary has happened, something that no algorithm, no simulation, no existing model of the universe could have ever anticipated. Launched in 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope was humanity's most ambitious tool for exploring the early universe. Its mission was to peer back in time, to witness the first glimmers of starlight after the Big Bang. But starting in early 2025, the telescope delivered not just stunning images, but something closer to a revelation, aimed toward a region scientists call the cosmic dawn. Webb was expected to capture chaotic scenes of infancy, gas clouds, primitive stars struggling to form. Instead, it saw cities of light, galaxies that were vast, structured, and mature. Some rivaled the Milky Way in size. Some even appeared older than physics says they could possibly be. By current understanding, galaxies take billions of years to form, their stars coalescing slowly through gravity's quiet pull. But Webb revealed fully formed giants shining only 200 million years after the universe supposedly began. That timeline defied everything we thought we knew. These galaxies were not the ragged beginnings of creation. They were finished products, orderly, brilliant, and seemingly timeless. Then things got even stranger. One image, taken of the galaxy, cluster SMACS 0723, showed a pattern among the light points, arranged not randomly, but in what looked like deliberate order. They lined up like beads on a necklace, spaced precisely, repeating geometric arrangements, including a hexagonal layout. According to standard astrophysics, the universe operates on chaos, formed by collisions, entropy, and gravitational jostling. Yet here was symmetry, intention. Scientists double-checked their instruments, questioned their theories, but the pattern held. More clusters began to show the same eerie order, not just nearby, but scattered across the cosmos. Then came the case of the spiral galaxy dubbed GS-140. Its arms spun too rapidly, its center unnervingly calm. It moved not like a chaotic collection of stars, but like a mechanism, purposeful and smooth. Gravity and dark matter couldn't account for its behavior. It looked engineered. Some researchers scoffed, claiming it was mere pareidolia, our minds, seeing patterns where none exist. But how many coincidences add up before it's no longer chance? Things took an even more curious turn when Webb focused on a system just a light year away from Earth. Around a young star only 10 million years old, a mere infant in stellar terms, orbited a gas giant called T715c, 12 times the mass of Jupiter and orbiting farther from its star than Pluto does from our Sun. This planet's composition was baffling. Its atmosphere was packed with heavy elements that shouldn't exist so early in a star system's life. And even more unsettling, it had no formation history, no lingering cloud of dust, no signs of a disk. It seemed to have simply appeared, whole and pristine. Some scientists quietly began asking the unthinkable. What if it didn't form there at all? What if it was placed? The anomalies continued. In a section of sky known as the Hubble Ultra-Deep Field, Webb captured a gravitational lensing effect, light from a distant galaxy being warped by the mass of another. That alone wasn't unusual. But this lens was different, a flawless, circular Einstein ring. For such perfect symmetry to exist, the alignment of two galaxies across billions of light-years had to be exact, to a fraction of a degree. The odds were almost impossible. And yet, there it was, A perfect bullseye in the heavens, as if someone had painted it for us to see. And then came the signal. During a scan of an apparently empty region of the space, a void with no visible stars or galaxies, Webb recorded a flash of light, not once, but every 11.7 seconds, continuing for 48 hours. It wasn't a pulsar, it wasn't a quasar, it wasn't a processing glitch. It was too regular, too exact to be anything but intentional. The source emitted no heat, no mass, no radiation, just darkness. And still, the light came, an impossible beacon from nowhere. NASA has remained quiet, but the data has found its way into the hands of those who know what to look for. And now, behind closed doors, a chilling question is being whispered. What if it's not a message to decode, not something to answer, but simply a presence to acknowledge? If galaxies formed before physics allows, if planets were placed like ornaments in a vast display, if light bends not through chance but design, then we are not just looking into a void. We're staring into something planned, something preserved. In multiple Webb surveys, galaxy clusters mirror each other across unfathomable stretches of space, as if they are repeating patterns, echoes of an earlier reality. It's led some theorists to propose a daring idea: cosmic memory. What if dark matter, the unseen framework of the universe, is not just passive glue? What if it holds more than gravity? What if it carries the blueprint of existence itself, a memory, not of thoughts, but of structure? Imagine a universe that recalls its past, that repeats patterns, that rebuilds itself according to some buried rhythm. Every spiral arm, every filament, every vast emptiness might be more than gravitational accident. It could be a signature, an intention, and then, perhaps the most disturbing image of all. In another distant void, Webb observed a gravitational lens with no apparent cause. No star, no galaxy, no black hole, just the bending of light around. Nothing. Unless it wasn't nothing, the lens was too sharp, too precise, too focused. What if what we're seeing is not empty space, but a shadow, a monument, a machine, a remnant from before time began? Not a mistake of physics, but the outline of something left behind. An artifact vast beyond imagination, invisible but still, pressing its shape into the fabric of reality. There are whispers now of civilizations older than the stars, architects who didn't just exist in the universe, but may have built it, or at least shaped its laws. Maybe what we're seeing isn't just science. Maybe it's a message, or a warning. The James Webb Space Telescope was created to answer questions. Instead, it has handed us the greatest mystery of all. Are we seeing randomness, or are we witnessing intent? Are these patterns the scars of a past age, or signs of something still watching, still waiting? Whatever the truth may be, we are no longer just spectators. We have become participants in a story that began before the stars and might continue long after them. Webb hasn't just shown us the universe. It may have shown us its purpose. And now that we've seen, we can never look away again.